Okay, my friends, it is time for math, and we are going to review the quarter today with the quarter book. I know y'all love this book. We've looked at it, so I'm going to go through it quickly, and then we are going to look at some real quarters. So here is the front of the quarter, and here's our quarter rhyme. I want you to say it with me. And remember, the quarter is big and bold, so it has a big and bold voice. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, worth 25 cents. So I'm told. Let's do it again. Quarter, quarter, big and bold, worth 25 cents. So I'm told. Now I want you to say it by yourself, and I'm going to point to the words. Did you do a good job? I am sure you did. Now let's see. Can you tell me who is on the front of the quarter? George Washington. If you said him, you are right. And here is a picture of George Washington. Look at him. This is when he was very old. And here is how he looks on the quarter. He was our first president, and we call him the father of our country. Okay, our very first president. And then here is the back of a quarter. It says, United States of America, e pluribus unum, quarter dollar. Okay, we'll get into next week why it's called a quarter when we start some fractions. And what is this bird here? It is the bald eagle. Look how beautiful that bird is. It's holding arrows in its talons, and there is, looks like an olive branch down underneath of it. But you know, quarters can have lots of different backs on them. We have the 50 state quarters, and we looked at those at school. Georgia has its own back, New Jersey, South Carolina, Illinois, Alaska, and Alabama, with everyone's favorite, Helen Keller on it. Here are all the 50 state quarters. Look at that. And then some of the quarters have national parks on the back. There are so many national parks. I don't even know how many national parks are on the quarter. But there's the Grand Canyon. Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota. Volcanoes National Park in Hawaii. The important thing is, how much is a quarter worth? A quarter is worth 25 pennies. 25 pennies makes 1 quarter. Let's count them. You count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And look, these pennies are in lines of 5. We could count by 5 using these pennies, I guess, too. So let's try that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And the nickel is worth 5, isn't it? Let's count by 5s with their nickels. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5 nickels is the same as 1 quarter. Now here we have 2 dimes and a nickel. Each dime is worth how much? 10 cents. So we have 5, 10, and 10. Let's count 10. 10 more is 20. 5 more would be 25. 2 dimes and 1 nickel also make 25 cents. Okay, boys and girls, so today I have emailed your parents a couple of worksheets that they need to print out that you can do. You'll just need your pencil and the worksheets. One is back with the pennies. We're going back to pennies and working on adding up our pennies. So count the pennies. Work out the amounts in cents. And look, they put the C here. You don't even need to write it, so you'll just write the number. And you'll add up the pennies. How much is the penny worth? 1 cent. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much are those pennies worth? 4 cents. So you'll add them all up on each row. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I know you can all do this one. Then I want you to do the second one, which is a little trickier. It is counting nickels and pennies. Now, how much is a nickel worth? 5. Every time you see a nickel, you will think 5. So let's pick one. Here. There's a nickel. I'm going to go ahead. I know that that is 5. 5. And a penny is worth 1. So only 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 7 cents. What about this one? There are 2 nickels. Remember our counting by 5s. 5, 10, and one more, 1 penny would be 11. Now, if it helps you to think about it with tally marks, you can write tally marks over here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 7 cents. And 1 nickel is 1 bundle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of tally marks. We have another 5 and 1 more, 5, 10, 11. So if you need to, go ahead and do the tally marks beside the coins and ask your mom or dad for help if you need it. And the last thing I've got for you is a fun coloring sheet. The U.S. Mint has a page of coloring sheets for kids, all sorts of coins, and they have coloring sheets of each of the 50 U.S. quarters. I printed out the Georgia one. It's got the back and the front. So you can go in there and you could choose any quarter you want. And we're not just going to color this silver, we're going to color it some pretty colors. And you can color yourself a whole set of state quarters. Maybe you want to color your favorite state quarters and staple them together and make a state quarter book. Or maybe you just want to color the Georgia state quarter because Georgia is our state. But that is a great way to pass the time and a lot of fun too. And you'll learn more about quarters. So here, I'm going to color mine. And there you go. I hope you have a lot of fun coloring these quarters and have fun doing your worksheets. And come back tomorrow for a little more math. We're doing a brand new coin. So I think you'll like it. Bye-bye.